Good afternoon, everybody. This is Michael Filigera. I am with logicalsignals.com and also tradershelpingtraders.com. And this is the Elliott wave update for the S&P 500 for Wednesday, June 23rd, 2021. The market continues to follow pretty much what we laid out in last night's update, in that we are still in a minute fifth wave advance, which should again take us to all-time new highs. And within that, we are subdividing. And so far, we have completed sub-minute wave 1 and sub-minute wave 2. And now we're in that third wave, but that again is also subdividing. So within that subdivision, it looks like we have completed wave 1. So that's going to be sub wave 1. And then we're still coming down and looking to complete the sub wave 2. And that, I believe, will probably come in around 42.28 down to about 27, maybe a little bit lower. Has potential, can really drop down to 42.16, which is right now the hourly 200-day moving average. I don't necessarily feel strongly enough that I think it will get down that far, because I'm still expecting the pullbacks to be on the shallow side. But even right now, when we're talking about that, the S&P has kind of gotten now into a little bit, at least a 20-point range off of that. No, not that much. 46, 11, 12, about 13-point range off of the high of globex. And so I still think that we're going to be shallow enough down in here, and then we'll go up to complete the third wave. So that's the internal third wave. So it's 1, 2, and then we get the 3 of 3 move, and I think that one should bring us up to new highs. And I'm kind of looking for up in here, at least above 4,258, before we get a little bit larger of a pullback in a 4 of 3 and then a 5 of 3, which I think ultimately can bring us up into here. And then we get another pullback, and then the final fifth, which I think will bring us up into here, or close to it. I think 4,300. I think we'll get close to 4,300. We'll pull back, and then we will go back one more time, and then we will make sure we get over 4,300, because that's been the goal all along. And then we will have completed the minute fifth wave, the minor fifth wave, and in turn completing the intermediate fifth wave, which in turn completes the primary third wave. That's a pretty big endpoint to a rally that's been in progress for the last 12 years. And then we're looking at putting in a primary fourth wave that I will be long term. And we don't know the exact structure yet, but it's going to be an ABC. But as we know, or as I know in Elliott wave, that corrections can take several different forms, but most of the time they will be ABC or combination thereof. It could be a double ABC, it could be a triple ABC, it could be a triangle pattern. So all kinds of things. And this is going to be a rather large fourth wave. So its structure is going to be very dependable on what we really, or the structure of it as it develops will be very important to determining how strong that last primary fifth wave up to ultimately all-time new highs, way up there, is going to create. But we'll have more on that as it gets started and once we complete this. But my point also behind this is that we are getting close. In my estimation, we are getting close to a fairly long-term top. And long-term for me is 1 to 10 years. So we're up into that territory. I'm going to leave it there because tomorrow I'm looking for maybe a little bit more downside, but ultimately I think we resume the rally with a little bit more oomph and strength, and we get up into these areas, hopefully above 42.58 before we get another pullback and another zip up and another pullback and another zip up. So we have a series of fourths and fifths to complete, and we're there. And the next update will be tomorrow, June the 24th.